This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by GoDaddy.
Welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile application news and reviews. I'm Mauricio.
And I'm Ron Richards. And last week, Facebook rolled out an update to their Android app. Version 1.3 finally released. And I was playing with it and saw, this is a pretty big improvement on this app.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah, so I thought it would be a good time to kind of come here, to kind of go toe-to-toe with you and take a look at the iPhone and Android app. And just take a check-in with Facebook to see what's been going on.
Android's kind of caught up with the iPhone finally.
That's really what it was.
Back in 2009, September 2009, we had the 2.0 upgrade on the iPhone, and it was a big deal. It
was a huge
changes.
Deal. Yeah.
And, well, Android kind of caught up. You know, I got to say, I'm an iPhone user. He's the Androider,
yes.
so.
And we've been behind on the Facebook thing, so much so that I don't use Facebook on my phone at all.
Yeah.
Facebook rolled out their Android app around the same time in the fall of 2009,
right.
And it really was kind of lackluster. So lackluster, in fact, that there was an update earlier this year that finally added the inbox.
Ooh,
exactly, and messaging and things like that.
Yeah.
But when I downloaded this Facebook, the Facebook update for version 1.3, I'm like, oh, is this more of the same? Is it not going to be good? But then in looking at it, I'm like, wow, this actually compares a lot to the iPhone.
Yeah.
A couple of key things to notice just upon opening it up is that they've added that notifications pane, which is neat because I know that was on the iPhone, but it kind of mirrors the notification pane that's native to Android, which is something the iPhone does lack.
You guys did it first, we took it, and you guys finally caught up to us.
Exactly.
It's interesting. It looks almost exactly the same as the iPhone version.
It's missing
it looks a little better actually at first glance.
It's crisper. Well, it's because it's better display than the older iPhones.
But this generation.
But it's a little crisper. It is missing a couple of the icons. You guys have chat support, and we don't have chat in Android at all, which I'm not too broken up about, but I know a lot of people use it.
I'm not either. You know, Notes is also missing.
Notes is missing, which I would never use. But the big thing on here, the big addition that I noticed at least was first on the main screen. There's this little photo strip that allows you to see photos from your friends.
Now, how interesting has that been for you? Is it kind of like a, or is it?
It's I'm on the bus. Let me look at pictures.
Yeah.
You know, and every now and then I see something that I would have possibly missed. There's because so much information is coming at you in Facebook.
Of course, I see it. I'm like, wow. Where's my version? That looks really cool.
You guys should have that.
Yeah.
And now we can manage friend requests in the app, which previously we couldn't, which was a huge pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
But a big con to this app, which I found the hard way, was I'm like, great, this notifications, excellent. I'm going to click on a post, and it pushes me to the browser to the touch side.
Wow. Bummer. Yeah. See, the iPhone version has, the in-app browser. Everything stays within the application, which is pretty handy. That's a big bummer.
Which is completely frustrating because there's no reason not to load the post in the app. I don't understand why they're going to go out to the browser.
Yeah.
Same thing with video. If you click on any video, it prompts you to either go open it in the browser or open it in the YouTube app.
Yeah. It does open fairly quickly.
It does.
And the interface is nice.
Yeah, it does.
But it's still, you're on Safari, or not Safari. You're on your browser.
Exactly, which is kind of frustrating because I want to stay within the app.
Yeah.
But that said, it's a huge improvement, and I actually find myself using Facebook a lot more on the phone than I previously did.
Yeah.
Facebook was something that I've kept relegated to my desktop because the app wasn't there yet. I like seeing the movement forward, but it's not quite at the point where the Facebook app is.
It's not quite there.
Where the iPhone app
is. Yeah. The iPhone is. I got to say personally, the iPhone version is still better. Than the Android version.
I do agree, but this is a major catch-up, and to the point where now, if you're a Facebook user and you're on Android, you can feel as if a little competitive.
Yeah.
It's going to let you be a little Facebook productivity, which is interesting because you keep seeing with like the Evo and the new Droids, they throw Facebook out there as like that carrot to drag you into the phone. And I always kind of laugh because I'm like, oh, it's not really a good Facebook phone.
Yeah.
Now I think it is. Now
and I think the Facebook version on the iPhone is going to get an update soon, just because the iPad is out and it's going to have its own interface, which is going to transfer over to Android's playing catch up right now.
It's been really interesting to see how Facebook's been playing catch up in the mobile space.
Yeah,
they really have. Totally. I mean, you'd think that would be an app that would be a no-brainer on the phone. That would be so. And the touch site is great. I mean, don't get me wrong. The web interface for Facebook on mobile is great, but in terms of these apps, it seems that they're always a couple steps behind. But still, they'll get there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you do have one leg up on me.
Yes, I'm not on AT&T.
He wins.
As I always do. So if you've had experience with Facebook on Android or on iPhone, let us know. Shoot us an email at appjudgment@revision3.com.
Check out our social websites, YouTube, Twitter, and of course our homepage, revision3.com/appjudgment.
All right, and until next time, I'm finally going to play on Facebook on my phone.
Right, cool.
We're not even friends.
I hate you.
Web hosting from GoDaddy.com includes 99.9% uptime, 24/7 support, and free access to Hosting Connection, the place to install over 30 free applications sure to help you get the most from your hosting plan and website. And remember, you can download GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app to order right from your phone, manage your current domains, and more. Check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for a list of all the amazing GoDaddy deals from Revision 3. And for App Judgment fans, enter the code JUDGE8 to get 10% off your order.